Estas pequeñas nacieron como gemelas siamesas y compartían muchos de sus órganos para poder vivir. Sin embargo, el paso del tiempo complicó todo y las dejó con solo una peligrosa alternativa: separarlas para salvarlas.
Did you ever have a moment where you thought, should we do this?
I didn't.
What was it that made you think this is never an option to end this pregnancy?
I feel it was my faith.
We talked about it, like, let's give them a chance.
Eva y Erika nacieron unidas por el esternón y debían compartir el sistema digestivo, el útero, el hígado y la pelvis.
By the time the doctor came in, he said, we do find some abnormalities. They are twins, and he goes, they are conjoined.
Conjoined twins are a rare phenomenon. Their chances of survival even rarer. About half are stillborn, and only 35% survive beyond the first day.
I think when you're hit with some news like that, he didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know how to deal with it. You don't know who to turn to.
Tell me about when the girls were first born.
So they were from the pelvis to the rib cage, the bottom of the rib cage. They were conjoined. So they were fused all the way up to the rib cage. So they shared the pelvis, and they didn't share organs. I think they shared the stomach, the bladder.
Then Erika's small intestine joined into Eva's large intestine. Mm-hmm. So whenever Erika would eat, all her nourishments were going to Eva, and Eva grew, Erika didn't.
No obstante, cuando cumplieron 2 años, hasta el más mínimo movimiento se había convertido en un problema difícil de superar. Los padres debían tomar una difícil decisión, ya que ambas vidas estaban peligrando. Y es que separar a las siamesas parecía casi imposible, pero no existía otra opción, y tuvieron que arriesgarse.
In the most trying time.
All the UTIs, they're throwing up, they're dehydrated.
Eva, sister's sick, don't bounce.
The month of July, we were in the hospital just practically the whole month.
Erika kept getting weaker and weaker.
She was just basically getting smaller, and Eva's was getting bigger. So that was their point to say, we really have to do something about this.
Being separate at such a young age, they adapt so quickly, speaking with another mom that had separated her children at the age of 5, I guess they still felt a little bit trauma because they do remember. So talking to her and then doing a little bit of reading that kids after the age of 3 do remember things. I was pushing the doctor, we have to do it before the age of 3.
What did you say to them then?
We were pretty blunt. What we told them was we didn't know that they could be separated. We weren't real optimistic about quality of life.
La intervención de Eva y Erika duró más de 18 horas y se llevó a cabo por un equipo de 50 cirujanos.
At what age were they separated?
They were about 2 when they were separated. December 6th, 2016, so.
What goes into making that decision?
For us, it was, at least on my part, I just found it was very easy. It was an easy decision, this is what we want for the girls. If we have the opportunity to give them a separate individual life, let's take it, We were aware of the risks. We were aware that possibly both could die.
Afortunadamente, las siamesas derribaron todo diagnóstico médico y lograron salir sanas y salvas de la operación.
So tell me about the first time that you guys saw the girls after the surgery.
I was excited just to know that they were alive still. Just to see them breathing.
After spending their first 6 nights recovering in separate beds, the girls are reunited.
Is it true that you two used to be attached to one another?
Yes, that is true.
What is it like to be attached to one another? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
What is it like to know you were once conjoined with your sister?
Mostly shocking. That we were conjoined, and I don't even have a memory of it.
Is there anything unique about you two?
Yes, we have 1 leg, and I have this dimple right here, and Eva doesn't. And you have a beauty mark. Oh yeah, and I also have a beauty mark on my head.
Is it good to be unique?
Yes. Yes. And I have this beauty mark right here. 2.
Oh, you have a freckle.
1, 2. And I have one on my bottom. 3. We thought it was chocolate one time.
They did have a third leg, and that third leg was behind Erica.
A conjoined leg.
It was a conjoined
Butterfly
leg.
leg.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say butterfly leg?
Yeah, it was like the shape of a butterfly.
Their feet were conjoined.
Fused together.
Fused.
So it was 3 legs, and one of the legs had 2 feet that were fused together?
Yeah, so they each had a leg, and then the third leg came behind them, which ended up right behind Erica. And it was like a leg fused together, but the foot came together like that. Yeah.
When they were separated, did they remove that leg entirely?
They needed to use the skin for Erica's.
Actualmente, las pequeñas tienen 8 años y con la ayuda de una prótesis y una andadera han podido rehacer sus vidas con completa normalidad y en compañía de su incondicional familia.
It's a day to celebrate that they became their own unique person. They had life. It was to have their individual life, to become their own person.